create a video for YouTube about Waty and the Golden Tree, the legend of Waty and the Golden Tree. Long time ago, in a remote village, there was an orphan girl named Waty. When Waty was only 3 days old, her parents died of a disease, leaving her an orphan with no relatives to care for. The kind-hearted villagers helped raise her in a traditional way, doing everything they could to make her survive, giving her everything she had. Waty grew up with nothing, not even good clothes, bare feet, and a stomach that had never been full. However, in her heart, the fire of struggle burned unquenchably. She worked in all kinds of jobs, from picking wild vegetables to sell to the market, to repairing discarded objects to exchange for food. At night, she sat down to learn to write by the light of an oil lamp that the villagers had given her, believing that knowledge was her only way of life. One day, when Waty was walking through the deep forest to collect wild fruits, she saw a little quail whose mother had died and was looking for food. Even though she was also orphaned and hungry, Waty decided to take the quail in and raise it, sharing her little food with it. One day she heard from the villagers that on a high mountain there was a floating tree whose fruit was made of pure gold, but no one could reach it because of the difficult and dangerous path. With the hope of changing her life, Waty decided to set off on a journey. The journey was not easy. She had to cross a deep forest full of animals, climb slippery rocks, and suffer from hunger and cold. Sometimes she would fall from the mountain and have scars all over her body. But every time she wanted to leave, she would remember her difficult past and the little quail that had followed her throughout the journey and helped to encourage her. After many days of hard work, she was finally able to reach the top of the mountain. There, she saw a large tree, whose fruit was indeed made of pure gold. But before she could pick the fruit, a voice suddenly rang out. "Waty," the voice asked, "what do you want this golden fruit for?" Waty looked down at her old clothes and scarred body and answered honestly, "I want it not for myself, but to help the villagers who have helped me and other orphans, so that they will not suffer like I did." After she finished speaking, all the golden fruits fell down and turned into pure gold. The voice rang out again, "Your perseverance and unyielding spirit are more valuable than all the gold in the world. Now please bring this treasure back to the village and use it wisely." Waty brought the gold back to the village. She saved the poor, built schools,